my whole body under the blanket because I was scared of Michael Jackson. I'm not lying to you.
Cause I know he likes kids, but like, come on.
Is it lit? Beeping by the gate. I've been beeping by the gate. I've been damn all these stars on my head. Okay, it's cool. Keep these eyes, keep me fresh. Chasing this through.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
Let's go. We're starting. We're back with another banger. I'm actually keeping that in.
No,
Why?
Nah, keep it in.
Keep it in, bro. Why are you shy?
My dad watches it, man.
Bro, your dad's not gonna watch this episode.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
You know my dad.
He's on it now. He watches every episode.
You know my dad follows us on TikTok. He made TikTok and he said he's like. First, I don't know why my dad made TikTok. Someone downloaded TikTok on his phone, and he said, "Yeah, man." He was just scrolling down. He was just trying to get an understanding of it. And he saw us.
Your dad should start making his own TikToks.
Yeah, bro. He'd make funny videos, bro.
I can't even say where he works.
Yeah.
At work, you should do it.
Yeah, he'd be jumping, bro. But hey, I got a dad joke quickly before we start.
Alright, here we go.
What do you call a man with no body and no nose?
Ravo.
Nah,
Now what?
just think.
No body and no nose.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Let's go. Welcome to Talking Trophies. We're back with another banger. I'm your boy Ravo.
I'm your
Big
boy,
boy
Damien.
And
That's your boy Weebo.
You're a big boy raver today.
why big boy?
That's what you said.
What?
You just said it's big boy raver.
He said, I'm your boy
I'm your boy Ravo.
Oh, I thought you said
Nah, I
it's
said I'm your boy
It's your
Ravo.
big boy raver.
We got Weebo behind the
we
cameras.
lost.
Weebo's here.
Yeah.
He took Sean's position. Sean's having a time off, spending time with his family, his other family.
Yeah.
So
He's on vacation, yeah?
he's
He's
on
on
vacation.
leave. He's on sick leave.
He's on annual leave. He booked it in.
Yeah, he booked it in with us. Okay, he's on annual leave.
Make sure you guys do subscribe, like, share this video around. When we say if you're new here and you haven't watched our videos before and you're already messed with it, just press the subscribe button while you're watching. Saves you some time.
Click that.
Tap on the follow button as well on our podcast are doing numbers, man, on Spotify.
Yes, sir.
We're doing all right, so we're getting like a 30% or something jumping on the audio. Some of them are frothing our voices and stuff. But yeah, man, we're back, bro. How you been?
I'm good. I see you every day, so it's all not much.
Hey, these guys are getting dirty at each other by day every time I come.
Yeah, Weber's an up. Yeah, what is it? Nah, Weber's real one, cuz.
Hey, let us know. Hey, does it hit different when you move in with your friends or not? Let us know. However, for you guys,
How's it feel for you, Damien?
Yeah,
it's quiet, bro. I don't live with my friends.
still lives with his fams, man.
Still at home with the family, saving up.
That's the thing, cuz. When you live at home, you save up, man.
Save up,
But when you move here, man, it gets to be costly.
yeah.
When you move out, you got to pay for things.
pay for things, do the dishes all the time,
Yeah, bro, I hate it, man. But
carry the load.
well, you know what I hate when we do because we split up everything between us. So what we do is on the group chat, be like, "Hey boys, send me 6." You know what I said? We last week.
Another day, this guy, he didn't say. All right, this is what he put in the group chat. Usually he say, "Oh, hey boys, I went groceries. Send us like $10 or something each." Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy, he didn't say nothing. He just sent in the group chat 50. Not even.
You don't know what it is,
no
yeah?
dollar sign. No $50. No.
Hey.
No. Oh, I need $50. Just the number 50. That's it.
But you don't know what it went to, man.
Hey, nah.
Hey, what do you use the money for?
And you know what got me dirty?
What?
Weber replied back with a question mark. I said, "Who does this guy think he is sending me a question mark, bro? I'm like, because I said I'm thinking I did the groceries. I'm saying send the 50 like normal, but I didn't realize I just wrote 50.
Yeah.
I'm like, who's this guy think he is, man?
I'm thinking 50%, 50. I don't know, 50 degrees.
Bro, I was burning, man. But yeah,
dirty.
man, it's good, man. It's good, bro. It's good experience. I think that's what life's about, man. Experiences, bro. You got to live your life a bit, bro. Speaking on experiences, man. This week, bro, Melbourne. The boy Kid Leroy,
Melbourne's jumping this week, man.
this weekend.
This weekend, Melbourne's jumping. We got so much stuff going back to
Dame
back.
Lillard's here.
Yeah, we got the Kid Leroy.
Kid Leroy's performing, boxing.
If you know like Aussie
versus-
rap, like 1-4 here.
Yeah.
We
We got the boxing on tomorrow night.
Boxing on,
Cambosis, man. He's
Mm.
gonna win the championship.
yeah.
Or
Fact.
I think if he wins,
He wins the-
tomorrow,
Yeah.
he has all the belts.
Yeah.
For his the
And
whole.
he's gonna be the
division.
first ever. He's gonna be the only ever Aussie to do that.
Yeah, I think he's already the only Aussie to have like this many belts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's big, man. But you know what? It's still quiet, man. It's cold, bro. That's why I think.
Yeah.
It's cold, bro. And I think because it's like that, you know, that shift in winter where it starts hitting like 9 degrees.
Yeah.
And for us, it's freezing, bro. But like at other places, they're like, bro, 9 degrees is nothing.
nothing, man.
But they don't know. People don't realize that the cold in Melbourne hits the bones.
yeah, like no, there's a guy like at my work, at the warehouse, and he's from UK. And I'm there, I'm telling him, man, it's freezing. And he goes to me, turns to me, he goes, bro, this is just a regular day in like UK. He's like, this is nothing. Like, he goes, if it's a couple more degrees than this right now, you'd be wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
What, in the UK?
Yeah. Apparently when it's like 15 degrees, even 12 degrees, like it's just, if the sun, as long as the sun's out,
Yeah.
shorts and t-shirt.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't mind the cold that much. Like, would you rather like be real cold or really hot?
I like the
Me,
cold.
I'd rather be
I'm
cold.
really cold.
Yeah, I hate sweating. Like,
Because you know why?
in
It's
the summer?
easier to get
to warm yourself
warm
up.
when it's
Yeah.
cold than like
Mm.
Cool
cold when it's
yourself
hot.
down. Yeah, because
Yeah.
when you're sweating, and then like you have to go inside, get the aircon on, get a fan, and then even half the time you're still dying.
But I gotta say, man, that with Melbourne, but like I don't know, man. When I was in, I went Montreal. It was like negative 15, negative 18.
That's
At night.
storm weather.
It was snowing as well, hard. I can't remember if it was negative 18. It was very cold. It was like in the minuses, and it was the high minuses. And bro, we're going for a walk, and I swear Melbourne was colder. Like I felt colder in Melbourne than there. There was just a bit chilly, but it was like I was like, bro, a cold day in
Why?
Melbourne. I don't know, man. There's something about Melbourne's cold, like hurts your bones. Over there, it's just cold. I don't get if that makes sense. But I don't know. Besides that, man, Melbourne is jumping right now. This weekend is jumping in Melbourne.
Yeah. Tell us about the Kid Leroy, man. You're gonna say the news about Kid Leroy.
Yeah, man. So Kid Leroy cancelled his show, and there's been a lot of criticism, man. People are hating on him because what happened was people obviously you know how concerts work. People come 2 hours before the guy comes in. The concert starts.
There are people waiting hours, man.
Wait hours before. I think if you're general admission, you'd wait like a few hours before it. So some guys like, bro, I waited 2 hours for him to cancel, and he knew he wasn't feeling good, like before the show.
In the day, yeah.
But he did do you know what's the testing, like what is it called?
Oh,
COVID. He did the COVID.
No, testing like with mics. Didn't he do the audio? He did like
he did the sound check. He came in early. He did the sound check rehearsal. He said he felt better, and then he felt a little bit sick again. So he did a couple tests. They came negative. So he was like, all right, sweet, I'll be good for the show. And then like he literally came to the time when like the arena, I think the arena was getting filled, yeah. And then he's like, that's cancelled.
Nah, but he was already there, wasn't he? All right. Apparently, he was meant to come out at 9 p.m. At 9:30 or 9:45, they said
It's cancelled, yeah.
it's cancelled.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you know before? Hey, listen, man. When you feel sick like that,
Yeah, bro.
it should hit you.
It would have hit you earlier, but I don't know. Sometimes I actually don't know, man.
But I guess like if you're a performer, right, and you're like you want to try push it as hard as you can so you can perform. So then right at the end, like you're actually so knackered that you can't do it. So I get it in that sense, but still, I don't know. It's weird. Like
I would have been so dirty, bro. Imagine lining up, bro.
so he has more shows on now. Or is his Australian tour finished?
Nah, I think he's gonna push it to next week.
So he's gonna go he's got another show next week.
He's gonna do it again in Melbourne next week. 2 shows.
Okay.
The
So
show,
I'm gonna
whatever,
say-
I don't know, the ones he missed,
Yeah.
he's gonna do it.
I
But I reckon
to Melbourne.
I reckon he had a big night, bro. He was at an
I
after
reckon
party.
he did. Yeah, 100%.
Probably had a bad hangover or something,
Yeah.
and he's just like,
And
bro.
you know what? He probably got sick on the night out. Like someone got him sick. He probably like I don't know. Yeah, he's easy to catch. Like you can get sick from anyone.
Yeah, apparently flu season's jumping, man. A lot of people are dropping to the
Yeah,
flu.
Melbourne, the flu season's dangerous, bro.
I think you know why? Because COVID, we indoors so much, we didn't experience it. So you either copying
Yeah.
COVID, or
Common cold now, bro. It gives you. You're knocked out in bed 8 days.
you had it, didn't you?
I had it. Yeah. I was
Yeah?
in bed for 8 nights. So I felt good after 5 days. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to go back to work. I went back to work. I worked 4 hours, and then I was like, I felt like I was gonna die at work.
Okay, that's crazy, man.
That's right. Hey, but you know what was dragged? Speaking of concerts, hey, do you remember the Gunna concert?
That's what I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
Because I was gonna say, oh, at least he told him a bit early, like when his performance came
We
up.
waited 2 hours, wasn't
Because
it?
Gunna, I was so surprised he actually showed up to that concert when we were there.
But hey, he did make everyone wait. But he did.
But when
put
he
a
came
show.
out, he put on
a
a show.
and that went for a long time too. That show.
Yeah,
that was a
yeah,
long
yeah.
show.
Bro, as you
Right.
should, bro. We waited a bit
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, but what do you reckon, man? I don't know, man. I feel like people are gonna get over this. It's not. It's
Oh,
not
they got it, they
something.
got it, yeah.
It's not something like everyone's gonna hold against him and think
Yeah.
about. Oh my god, I'm not listening to Kid Laroi no more. No more.
The people at the concert will be dirty.
Bro, he's
but-
literally putting on Australia so hard.
Yeah.
He is too. He's
Like,
especially Sydney.
Which
too.
Australian artist has Justin Bieber on their biggest track?
That's true. But he did pull a couple snake moves. You know, Kid Laroi.
Yeah.
You know who was initially picked up by? I was telling Weber this before. He was initially picked up by is it No Limit Gang? It's G Herbo, Juice
Yeah,
WRLD,
you're right,
Lil
yeah.
Bibby. They picked him up. They scouted him. I think it was
Yeah.
some guy called G Money or something. He's one of
And he
their
went
boys.
over there and he hopped over with someone else.
They hooked him up. They put him on songs with Juice WRLD. They got him jumping.
Yeah.
So is he not with them anymore? Or
He switched up. He started getting a bit of clout, and he signed somewhere else. He left them and signed somewhere else.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and he apparently pulled a dog move on them, and this is like after Juice WRLD died, and he was their big they were pushing him to be like
the
after
next
Juice
thing,
WRLD, they
yeah.
pushed him up, you know, and he just switched up on them, and he's just like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go make more money elsewhere, and
You know who puts Australia on? Shannon No.
Shannon knows too.
No.
Is Shannon no signed to anyone?
Guys, I don't even know, but let's sign him talking trophies, man.
Guys, I'll sign that.
Hey,
okay,
let's.
okay.
I'll,
Oh,
send
you guys are
him,
already
I'll
going.
send him a message right now, bro. I'll send him a message.
Put a TikTok clip. If Shannon No sees this, we'd love,
Yeah,
to, have,
hey.
you on the podcast.
Hey, Nolsey, if you see this, we want to collab.
Yeah. Would you?
We want to We want to do a versus battle, throwback Australian Idol. You versus Guy Sebastian.
Yeah. He came second, yeah.
Yeah, he came. Shannon No came second.
Guy
Guy Sebastian won
first.
it.
Do you reckon Guy Sebastian deserved to win it, or do you reckon Shannon No should have won it?
Like, for Australia, Shannon
Guys,
No
I was
should've won.
like 5 years old, bro. I'm not
Yeah, I
gonna
know,
lie.
I can't even remember.
Can't remember anything of it.
But yeah, besides that,
yeah,
Melbourne was jumping this weekend.
yeah,
You
Melbourne,
know,
we had
we
the
got
boxing.
as well. It's gonna be crazy,
The
man.
boxing, man.
I think it's insane that Dame
Lillard came through.
Lillard came through. You know,
yeah,
like
man.
he's
Is
here
he-
showing love. He was at Foot Locker today.
Is he boys with Devin Haney?
Yeah,
the,
he
the
is,
American
he is,
fighter.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Nah,
right.
his boys at the Aussie guy.
Hey, you never know.
down here to support the Aussies. But he's man. It's good, bro. This guy's down here. He's enjoying it.
Yeah.
Americans love Melbourne.
Yeah.
Americans,
and they love going to the footy, man.
they love going to the footy. Every NBA guy
Yeah.
goes there because they realize. I'm telling you, if African Americans found out about AFL, like back in the days,
They dominate our league.
they would dominate this league because it's the perfect sport for them. Like think of an NBA player. Like right now, who would be like LeBron? Imagine LeBron playing.
yeah, AFL, bro.
Nah,
The way
even like, well,
or even American football.
because what they had
runners, bro.
Yeah, the American football players too, especially.
They had who's it? Mason Cox. He's the guy that played for Collingwood. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
What was he before? Was he a basketball player?
he was a baller. Yeah,
But I'm saying.
What do you mean? Paddy Mills used to play AFL.
Yeah.
Patty Mills.
He was meant to play in the AFL.
Oh, no way.
He got
No,
scouted.
You know
bro.
what happened? I
Let me
think it
double
was-
check. Wait, let me fact check.
I'm
what you
pretty
got.
sure. I think it was Scott Pendlebury. He was
Scott
meant to.
Pen-
He was
NBL.
meant to go to the AIS. All right.
Yeah.
But then Paddy Mills took his spot. No. It was. I think it was. Pendlebury
Yeah.
was meant to go AIS, and then he said, "Nah, I'd rather play
Play footy.
AFL. I play footy," and so he didn't go. And because of that, Paddy Mills made it to the AIS. So if he never pulled out, Paddy Mills may have never went to AIS, may have never made it to the NBA.
Yeah, because that's the whole thing. He was going to pursue an AFL career,
Who?
Paddy Mills, and then last minute he was like, "Nah, like I want to do basketball."
So, but I reckon Pendlebury would be a baller.
Do you reckon?
Pendlebury would be a baller, bro. Because, that's the thing, bro. A lot of footy boys do that.
They play.
I remember in high
basketball,
school, they play basketball in the summer.
Yeah.
That's all the footy boys were doing that. And the sports complement each other. I reckon if NBA players could dominate AFL leagues.
But even the NFL, like the thing is, NFL is like it's just in America, yeah. So like if you don't make it in the NFL, is there any other leagues out there that you can go to?
You can play gridiron here. Like it's not crazy, but like you play it around, but it's not. It's
Yeah,
like,
but
it's
you
not
won't get
Ryan
paid
is
like.
NFL.
There's the Canadian one.
Is it Canadian
Hockey.
league? Like,
And
but
the
like
Canadian,
professional leagues that get paid
NFL.
like good money.
Yeah.
I don't know what other leagues besides NFL. So I'm saying like some AFL scouts, they should go get some guys that play college American football or something.
Yeah.
Pick
Yeah,
them
the
up,
thing is,
bring them
bro,
over here, and
There's no money in it compared to what you can get.
huh?
Like the money compared to the money they would
In
get from
AFL.
it. AFL money is nothing.
But say that some guy he was good, right, in the college American football,
Yeah.
and then he didn't make it. He wasn't good enough to get picked up by an NFL team, but he's got like crazy athleticism or something.
Yeah.
Surely an AFL team or even NRL team can bring him over. Like,
But yeah, that means they have to be all the
They
way
do
there to
that.
see him.
No, they do that. They do that. You know, they have programs. That's how Mason Cox came here.
I know,
And there's another couple. There's a couple guys that went to North Melbourne. They go there. They see the college guys that didn't make the NBA and get selected. They say, "Hey, you guys want to play a sport in Australia? It's this." They show them videos of it.
Yeah.
Some of them are like, you know what? I got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
They're saying we'll give you a bit of money
It's an
to
easy
come.
sport for them to learn too.
Yeah, they come here and they play it.
you know, rugby sevens. So rugby sevens is like different to normal rugby, but the American team, they have a bunch of guys that used to be just like 100-meter sprinters or like actual like college like athletics people.
Yeah.
And then they start playing. They teach them after a couple of years they start killing it. And
Yeah,
they
man,
play
you
for
can-
the Olympic team. They
No, Americans are just built different. That's the thing about Americans. Firstly, I want to know what's going on over there because they're all built different.
Like height and all that.
Just generally, yeah.
Athletic.
Because there's so many of them, and you know why?
Yeah,
It's
you're right.
It's because they're hybrids, bro. They're not like one select nationality. They're like just a hybrid of different parts of Africa. Like they probably got some, you know, like American in them. It's just hybrid people, bro. They're built different.
Nah, but I reckon like a lot of NBA players would froth AFL.
Yeah, 100%.
It's such a good sport for them.
Yeah.
It's physical. It's a bit technical. I don't know, man. It's a nice sport for them, I reckon, to play.
And you can low-key hook people.
Yeah, if everyone's getting suspended, bro. Buddy Franklin's here
Yeah,
now.
that's what I
exactly
mean.
the
Give-
suits.
The collar punches.
That's some crazy pizza.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, it went down.
Hmm?
Oh,
I see.
Cause you don't eat your crust.
I wanted to eat it, but
You don't eat your crust.
no, I eat it normally.
Hey, are you 5 years old still?
But
Cause how old are you?
No, if I chew on it, it's gonna stuff up the mic. That's why it's gonna take too long to chew on it. Pause. But
No one was even thinking like that.
Yeah.
it's gonna take too long.
Keep
to chew
that in
on
the
it.
video, yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep it in.
Cause last time you cut out too many pauses.
No. That was ridiculous. The ones you guys were doing in the burger
Bro, it
challenge.
was so funny, man.
Yeah, but you were saying it still.
Yeah, you were saying it.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't know, man. Anyways, man, let's talk about situations in America. We talked about Melbourne a bit, but the situations in America as well. We could talk about.
Yo, hey. Famous court case. It's
Nah.
Finished. Yeah, nah.
Is it not famous?
Infamous court case.
Infamous court case.
Yeah.
You got Team Miss Heard, Team Mr. Johnny Depp. Weibo's Team Heard, Amber,
Yeah.
Team Amber. You know, it reminds me, when people say Team Amber, Team Johnny, it reminds me of like Twilight. Remember Twilight back in the day?
Yeah.
It reminds me of that.
What?
Yeah.
What's the team? What's team what?
There was one guy, the two.
Team
The
Edward,
Wolves?
Team Jacob.
Yeah.
You guys used to read Twilight? Did you guys ever read it?
Cause I
I haven't even watched
I had
the
a sister
movie.
that was like the same age as me, and she loved it. So, bro, Loki.
You started watching them?
Loki was a banger.
Yeah.
Loki banged.
I watched a
actually
couple of the
haven't watched
movies.
it.
I watched one of them.
Loki is one of those things you're embarrassed to watch, but it's like Loki, you watch it.
They hit.
That was like
Yeah.
High School Musical back.
Yeah.
High
like-
School Musical, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
cause back then, if you said openly in school, I watched High School Musical, people were coming for your life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's like me watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Yeah.
that's
Is it?
because that's
You know, sometimes, guys, I just chuck it on randomly if I've seen it because, like, if it's on
No
Netflix,
way.
bro, I'll froth it, bro. Just here and there, guys. Just watch an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I watch like 10, 15 minutes of it, have a laugh, and just turn it off. I'll never be able to watch the whole thing, but I always like to just jump from like random episodes. They're interesting.
The only thing I've seen from Keeping Up with the Kardashians, you know when you go on Facebook sometimes and it just has like random
we
videos?
bro. Just say you watched an episode, bro. Don't act like you watched it on Facebook.
I swear, but sometimes the episodes like the Dr. Phil, like me, I've never watched Dr. Phil, but it will come up in my Facebook feed or something.
I
And
know.
then I'll just some random video and I'll just watch it. I'll watch like a 10-minute clip
Yeah.
of it.
They have
No,
like
no,
episodes.
I
Same
used
with
to watch.
Kardashians and that.
Hey, I'm not even joking. I'm not sure you guys experienced this, but when I used to fake sick in primary school, I'm saying back when it was like 2006, bro, I'd turn on the TV. And you remember how that was all dead shows back then? In the day, and Dr. Phil would always come up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to rotate between. I had like a schedule, bro. There was like a show that used to come on before.
MASH? There used to be an army one?
No,
MASH
that's
was
after school. That's after
After
school. MASH
school,
is
man.
after school.
Nah, I
Yeah,
copped MASH.
nah. It's not. It was.
You
after
guys are
school.
older than me, dogs. That's why.
But bro, it's like 1 or 2 years. But it used to be Ellen and Dr. Phil on at the same time.
Ellen?
Ellen DeGeneres.
Wait,
Ellen.
what year are we talking about, bro? I'm talking about when I was 6 years old.
Because Ellen's been around
Ellen's
for a
been
long
around for
time.
like 25, 30 years, cat.
No
20
way.
years. She's got like.
Nah, you know what was the best one? Judge Judy, cuz.
Yeah.
So what time was Judge Judy?
That was on
6
like
o'clock.
No.
5 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
No,
3
it was in the middle.
3:30.
That was when you have a sick day. the Judge Judy. you see
It was a
in the-
3:30, 3 o'clock show.
I thought it was on like I saw.
You
it
know,
was
you
on,
know,
like,
it was a banger. You know, it was a banger before that. I don't know if you remember. Ready Steady Cook.
Oh, yeah.
Ready Steady
Ready
Cook used to
Steady
be on.
Yeah, that one. No, that one was a good one. And there used to be that drama one, man, in the hospital. Bro, what's it called? The drama one in the hospital, man.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
don't know.
But
Let me look it up. I'll say that.
There used to be like some housewives like show during the.
I used to
day.
watch
I
the
don't know what it
Good
was
Morning,
called.
Good Morning stuff. Good Morning after sunrise. I used to watch that. But you know what happened? I got a PlayStation 2. So I used to pull sickies, and I used to do this every time I get sick. I used to clock Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi. It's one of the Dragon Ball Z games. I actually clocked the whole story mode in that day. And I'll purposely get sick. Like, I'll be like, oh, I'm feeling sick.
So you can play it.
So I can play it. And all I'll do is I'll just clock Budokai Tenkaichi. 3 months later, get sick again. Clock the game again. 3 months later, get sick again. Clock the same game again.
You know what? You
Hey,
just
Grey's Anatomy.
No, that's a nice show. It never came on the day.
Because you just unlock this memory of mine. Did you ever have on PS2 like the demo discs? So it would have like a bunch of games, but you can only,
Demos.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
you can only
there's
play.
like a disc. You
Or
can,
it's like one mission or two missions.
There's heaps of games, but you get like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah,
and after 10
yeah,
minutes, the game's
yeah.
reset.
I
So
know
I
what
used
you're
to
talking
have that, and I used to try clock these games that I could never. I'll never be able to finish it.
Finish
I'll
them,
see like
bro.
how far I can get into it, and then
They had that with the actual game. So I know what you're talking about. I had the demo version. For example, if you get Ratchet and Clank, you can play that. You know that little raccoon that used to sting? Sly Raccoon? Is that what it's called?
Oh, I used to always I try to borrow it from the video.
Or something. Sly Raccoon. That's the best game. You're a raccoon and you're just ganking stuff.
Yeah,
And
you
there's
like
like
you go around the corners.
around
and
things.
So was it one disc with multiple games?
So no, it's one. So you get Ratchet and Clank, for example, and then with the game they say, hey, there's like you know how you can just play this that. Then it says demo for like this new game coming out. That was their way of previewing games and stuff. So you'd play like the first 2 missions and stuff of that game.
Oh.
And that game was just jumping, bro. Like there was like Sly Raccoon, man. If anyone knows it, it's the one of the goated games.
that's
Yo,
that's a
you know I
good
miss as well? The feeling of going into a Blockbuster and renting out a game or even a movie.
It's like
Do
you
you
go
guys
with
ever do
you go
that?
you go with your
Now
parents.
I did it once or twice.
Nah,
Did you
go
do
with
it?
you
Surely
go with
the
your
suburbs,
parents.
yeah, come on,
go with
man.
the parents, right? And
Suburb kids will understand.
and then
man.
they have the deals like, oh, okay, you can
3 for 20.
Yeah, 3 for 20, rent
3
it
for
for
20?
a week or something. And then you go in there, you're like, oh, mom, I want this, I want this.
Yeah,
and she's like,
yeah,
nah,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
too many. Go put one
I
back.
used to have to collab with my sister. I used to be like, oh, like because I was the older one, I could pick 2 and she'd have to pick 1.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
Bro, you guys see that's suburb life. You know we had to. You know what we did? We used to go to Footscray,
Yeah.
get movies before they came out.
I know.
Straight
right?
up, get movies while they're in the cinemas and stuff.
Oh, on the
we used to-
DVD,
The guy he
the
gives you a
burnt
little
DVDs.
the burnt ones.
Me?
The
We didn't go
Asian-
there.
the
You used to get the
Asian guy-
guys that used to burn DVDs.
There was an Asian guy in Footscray we used to go to. We used to go there. The guy will give us whatever movie we wanted.
Yeah.
I watch it in
Nah,
subtitles. It's in Chinese. Whatever movie I'm watching, it's in Chinese, but I'm watching a subtitle.
Me, my dad, everyone's dad had a friend, right? This is my dad. he
Oh,
had
the
a friend,
boy. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
right? And then you know what he would do? He would send my dad an email. It will have all the photos of the DVD covers. This is the movies that I've got, right? They're not out yet. They're not even in the cinemas, some of them yet. And then my dad will email him back. Yeah, this is like he'll say these are the ones I want.
Pay him.
And then the guy will say, oh, okay, they're ready. My dad will go drive. He will go to his house, drop off some money, take the CDs, and go back home.
Guys used to be dealers, bro, with
Yeah.
movies, man.
We'll make you money.
They're shady, bro. They used to have this. They'll be like this. Yo, man, like, Yo, you want a DVD, dog?
And me, I got stacks of the binders of with all the.
I still have them to this day.
And they just have the writing. It doesn't have a no. Oh, some of them back at one stage they actually started printing the thing on the disc, the picture. But like most of them just have the writing.
Did you ever get your
Shrek
console
2.
chipped?
I had my DS. I had the chip on the DS.
You ever have a chip in the DS?
Nah, I remember one of my homeboys had it.
Yeah, the DS chip, and you download games like bare games.
One of my boys had the Xbox. You can get your Xbox chipped.
I had mine on my PS2.
Then, if you had your Xbox chipped, right, when you go to Blockbuster or Video Easy, you can put the game in your Xbox and you can save it onto your Xbox.
Yeah.
So that you don't have to have the game. You just save
No
it from the
way.
disc, and then you can have all the games saved onto your Xbox and just play bare games.
Damn, I never. That's intense. I didn't know about that, man.
Yeah.
I knew about the chip DS. I never got a DS. I never got a DS. I got a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy Advance. We got, but we used to get Visual Boy Advance, man. If anyone knows, there's only a couple boys that used to play with us. VBA it's called. Everyone in like that North Melbourne, Flemington area, everyone had it. It's like Game Boy Advance but on your computer. And you download games and stuff. You download the Pokemon, the Yu-Gi-Ohs, the Beyblades.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Yeah, like me and Yasser used to play.
I don't know, yeah.
Bro, me, Yasser Ahmed in Saturday classes, Arabic class, Quran class, we used to go on break, just abuse it, bro. Just play it all day. It's crazy, man.
Did any of you guys ever have Leapfrog?
Leapfrog.
Do you guys remember Leapfrog? That educational one.
Nah,
And it used to be like a
from-
thing. It used to be like a console, but educational console.
Yeah, it rings a bell. But I never
Yeah,
had
bro. It
it.
used to be green, and you used to just. If you know, you know.
I don't think
Leapfrog,
so.
man. Throwback.
But how did we get here? We were talking about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp.
we didn't even start.
Like,
talking
I
about
didn't
it.
even- yeah, we didn't even start.
We didn't even start.
Go.
Bro, how did we go from a court case to video games?
I don't know, man. That's talking trophies for you, bro.
Hey.
Tell us, man.
Hey, you don't know. I remember. Okay, we talked about the team
yeah,
Johnny,
yeah.
Team Heard. Then we talked about Twilight. Then we talked about TV shows, and then we talked about Blockbuster, and then we talked about video games.
Let's go with that. Tell us what's going on. What's going on? Like, what's the situation? What do you understand from it?
All right, cool. Do you want me to go?
Yeah, go
Sweet.
ahead.
Bro, cuz it's all over the TikTok, it's all over Instagram. You don't even have to watch it on YouTube, man. You can literally tap someone's story and you watch it. So all I know is like Johnny Depp, obviously, is pursuing Amber Heard for defamation because he lost a lot of contracts, money because of the allegations she made against him, and she won her court case, the court case in UK, and so. Johnny Depp's pursued the defamation case, and it's all those memes all over TikTok. You know, the one, what is it? My dog stepped on a bee, and they do this. Have you seen it?
Nah.
You haven't seen it?
Nah.
I haven't
No
seen
way.
it. I haven't seen it either.
You haven't seen it? Okay.
Nah.
So basically, like, she's
Is it
in
a
the
picture?
courtroom. Yeah, it's on TikTok. Look it up. Just look up on YouTube. Look up my dog stepped on a bee. So she's telling a story here,
Yeah.
and she says this. She literally looks in the camera. She say, "My dog stepped on a bee."
What?
Look it up. Just look it up. Look
Oh,
it
so
up.
she does some like acting.
Yeah, bro.
My dog stepped on a bee.
Yeah.
My dog stepped on a bee.
Objection, relevance.
What?
Bro, and she like, is that acting or what?
Yeah.
You see the face she pulled?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so all the memes are going about it. But basically, Johnny Depp he's victorious. He's a champion. He's got the championship belt in the court case. No, but like he won.
So here, I just got here.
Yeah.
I got the, like, what Johnny Depp's going to get.
Yeah.
So the jury
15
found Depp should receive 10 million in compensatory damages and 5 million in punitive damages.
Yeah.
But the judge said state law caps punitive damages at 350,000, meaning Johnny Depp was awarded 10 million and 350 mil. So he should have got 5 mil, but because of the cap, he can't get it.
350 mil.
And yeah, so he won the defamation lawsuit. He filed accusing his ex Amber Heard of defaming the Pirates and the Caribbean stars in 2018, with a Virginia jury awarding him the amount 10 million and stuff. So this is where, you know, last week we did speak about mental health and well-being.
But stuff that. No, I'm playing.
But on the real, this is where we get a bit toxic.
Yeah.
What are we saying about these girls? These Davies? What, I don't know, what do we call them? The ones that are defaming people. Because you know why? Look how much she ruined of John, like how much she ruined Johnny Depp's life.
Yeah.
And what's going on with this? Like, is this the new thing where people are, if you whether it's a guy or girl, if you do get accused of something that you didn't do or you did, well, for example, if like it ruined your career, is this the new trend? Like, just suing people for defamation?
You know what I think's messed up? I think it's more messed up when both of them are doing their part. Like, no one's saying Johnny Depp's perfect, but this guy definitely did his part. But what messed it up is, like, if you're both doing your part, why would one person pursue something as big as a lawsuit that she knows will completely jeopardize his career? She knows all that, but it's completely backfired on her clearly now.
Yeah.
But like, it's just, I don't know, it's messed up, especially if they're both people have done stuff wrong.
Yeah, some of the stuff they did was pretty messed up, apparently, man.
Remember the one I was telling you about?
What?
Where the guy, cuz he said he's gonna
Say it.
bleep it, cuz.
No, say it.
No, he said like something like he's gonna burn. Wait, let me get the transcript.
Bro, just say it, man.
I gotta get the transcript so I can get it
Guys,
word for
stop
word.
being
Come on, bro.
this guy's being sensitive, bro. Guys, stop being politically correct for once in your life, man. Say it.
Politically correct. I'm just saying. I get a word for word. If I don't say the
Nah,
words right,
just say it,
Alright,
man.
He said he's gonna burn. They're gonna burn her corpse, and then he's gonna f her corpse.
Bro, that's pretty messed
That's
up, bro.
messed
Why
up,
would you
bro.
say
Why
that,
would you
bro?
say
What
that?
the hell, okay?
That's what he said, man.
That's kind of cooked, bro. Why would you
Yeah.
say something like that?
Dude, cut that out. Cut that out.
Yeah, I'll cut that out, bro.
Hey, wait, isn't that what you said before? What you would do?
But hey, but
Mate, I'm gonna sue you for defamation, alright?
but that's the thing. Like, it's like, you know what? This was the bit like that killed me when Amber Heard, after the verdict comes out, and everyone clearly knew like everyone's against her now. So she goes, this is what she said in her statement. This is what it's like, why you have to bring this in? She goes, the disappointment I feel today is beyond words. I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband. And then she goes, I'm even more disappointed with what this verdict means for other women. It is a setback.
Yeah, see, man.
Like, it has nothing. You stuffed up.
Yeah.
You tried ruining his career. It has nothing to
She's
do
trying
with
to-
whether it's a man or girl. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, for example, it's like pulling like the race card or something.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like, there's times when it's like, okay, hey, listen, you were in the wrong.
Yeah.
You know, like, you shouldn't pull the race card out.
Yeah.
Like, this has nothing to do with being a woman.
No.
She stuffed up. She tried ruining his career.
She pursued the case first, and then he came back.
Yeah. And that's justice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, what? Was she over the moon wasn't she over the moon when she won her case?
Yeah.
Johnny Depp just came back and said, hey, listen, I'm going to win this case.
And the thing is, they live in America, so why would you go all the way to UK to do your case?
do court
Because
case.
clearly there's
Yeah.
laws that are different in different
Yeah.
countries. You can, there's things that are like
Yeah.
and low key, some countries are probably more biased.
Yeah.
They're probably more like, oh, okay, a woman doing this for a man. Then there might be bias. You never know, Yeah.
Well, I want to know what you guys think about this idea. Like, where do we go from here? Like, what are your thoughts on, like, where do we go from here? Like, with this defamation thing, is this a new thing that's happening? For example, let's just say in the case someone let's just say this is falsely accused of, like,
You should be able to. If someone's come out and lied about you and your character, like you're gonna take the brunt of that, no matter what. No matter like if it comes back to be it's all proven that you're like that it was a lie. Like there's still gonna be people that believe that you did that.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
And like you, whatever damages he lost, like Johnny Depp lost a lot of money of
He
movie
probably,
deals.
imagine Pirates of the Caribbean he could have done. He would have lost heaps off that.
Yeah, and he can't. Like he'll never get his image back now. So
Like-
if you get lied about, you should be able to sue for defamation and claim the damages that you.
Not
that
just
got
that,
caused.
I reckon if the allegations turn out false, that person should get a sentence of what the other person should have got.
So
Did
let's
he,
just
did,
say.
he, did he go to prison or anything?
He didn't go to
No,
prison,
no,
did
no,
he?
no,
Didn't.
he didn't.
So whatever. So listen, what are you saying? So if whatever.
Because
let's
she
just-
made allegations of like she made like sexual assault allegations and like things that are and like domestic abuse allegations,
Yeah.
like and those are things you can get actual like time for.
Yeah.
So like I feel like if you make allegations like that and they come out wrong, you should cop a sentence.
For lying in the
Yeah.
court.
I feel like you should cop a sentence, equivalent of what you're accusing of.
I don't know. the thing is, like, for example, circumstances like that, it's a bit of emotion too, you know. Like, for example, with like, she did cop domestic stuff too. Like,
yeah.
she
Oh no,
copped
no.
things.
I'm saying I'm speaking
Like,
in general.
in general.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm saying like
That's the thing too. Like, let's just say let's just say some people get sexually like cases
Abused,
against
yeah.
them, sexually abused, and someone says, "Hey, this person sexually abused me," for example,
And it
let's
comes
just
out
say
false?
it comes out like like it was false, completely false.
yeah, that person should cop the charge of what that other person should have got.
So what? They're gonna cop the sentence of doing. So they're gonna cop the sentence of a sexual.
Because if they're accusing someone and they're lying, they're straight
Yeah.
lying, and it's not true, then why should that person go to get an opportunity of going to prison for that much time because it's something they're lying about?
Yeah. Nah, if it's proven that they're lying and they had a motive,
That's what I mean. If it's
motive,
pure, if it's
Yeah,
proven
okay,
lie,
okay, okay.
in
If it's
some
a lie,
cases,
yeah.
I know what you're saying. Like in some
Yeah.
cases, it's hard to
Oh, no,
have
I'm not
like
talking about that.
hard
I'm saying-
evidence that it's.
if it's proven that their intention was like, I'm actually gonna go there and lie about this, so this person can cop
yeah,
this.
yeah. Nah, if it comes
Yeah.
out like that, then yeah, for sure. Like
If it's a grey area type of situation, then nah.
like
nah.
Amber Heard, I'm pretty sure I remember watching one video on YouTube of like some guys reacting to the court case and that. And
By
there
the
was-
way, Weibo's team Amber. Just keep in mind, guys.
Cap. But there was literally a photo that Amber Heard had. She submitted 2 photos in the evidence or whatever, and there was one photo that she posted somewhere, and it was literally the exact same photo, but one of them had gone through like some editing software to make it look to her like her bruises.
One
look
of them
worse.
they say she did herself.
Yeah, and she said, "Oh no, I took the same photos in the same day,
Yeah.
but one's just with different lighting. But if you put them like over the top of each other, it's literally pixel per pixel, the exact same photo, the exact same,
that's crazy.
exact same. Everything's the same. The hair line, it's all lined up. Everything's exactly the same, and it's gone through a filter. And she's on the stand saying." Nah, it's not through a filter. I just put the camera, the light changed so it looks different. But it's like it's obviously she's
okay.
put it through a filter to try and make it look worse than it actually is.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, for that she should be thing, man. That's tampering with what's
Tampering
called.
with evidence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
And they got an expert to come in the court
show that
and
it's-
say, oh yeah, look, I can look back through the file and it says like it's been edited through this software, and she's just lying about it. So
She
it's like-
flopped it by lying, man.
You can see there's the content, like there's maybe like even if it happened to her, if you're going to that extent to put it through filters and make everything look worse, like it's gonna make you look bad. You
she's
know?
ruined, but man, for life now,
She
man.
flopped
Like
it by
no
lying.
everyone's gonna hate her now. Like she's
Yeah,
gonna be
what was
hated.
that? She was in Justice League, wasn't it? Is it Justice League?
She's Aquaman.
Yeah,
Aquaman.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they'll bring her back on it?
I don't
They
know.
already said that she's not on. I think.
Oh no way.
Yeah, they kicked her out.
Cause of course, man. This
that's
is big,
huge,
man. And that's the thing. Like that's what I'm talking about. It's like, is this the new thing? Like for example, if someone does,
Yeah.
because if you do, let's just say someone does get sexually abused,
Yeah.
yeah, or like let's just say domestic violence or whatever, that person's life, like let's just say, you find out like someone Weber said that I'm sexually abusing like my partner.
Him.
No, my partner.
Him.
Example, or whatever.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I will never do that to a partner, but thing. And then
Would you do it to Weibo?
no pause. But what I'm saying is, from now on, you're not gonna see me the same.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
The rest of my life, I'm
I've
done.
come in
Like,
this house dirty.
yeah,
Yeah.
You're just never
It's
gonna.
like people,
Dog.
like the thing is, people take sides as well. So like, if you say you did something to me, and then I say, nah, that's not true. Like, like whatever it is, Damien's gonna have to pick a side who he believes, and
for the domestic violence, yeah.
Team Weibo.
You know what I mean?
Team
so,
Weebo.
Hey, so you're gonna see it as that, and then it comes out that Weebo was lying about the domestic violence, for example.
Then I'm gonna be dirty at Weibo.
No, but wait. Like, what's that period, but?
But yeah, that.
It's gonna be a period of this. How long has he been doing this for? 6? What did he say? 6 or 8 years?
Yeah.
That he's been having this issue, Johnny Depp. So 6 years, everyone thinks he's evil,
Yeah.
he's wicked, whatever everyone was
Yeah.
saying after the case. And then for 6 years, it's gonna be hard for someone to change their opinion. And it took clear evidence to show, hey, this
Yeah.
Amber Heard was taking the piss, and she was actually not, like, she was lying about a lot of stuff
Yeah.
for people to change their minds. But imagine 6 years of your life,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
family, your friends, your work, even
Different
if you're still
perception
working,
of you.
have this perception of you that you're this person.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you go back? I personally believe that this should be the new thing. If you're 100% sure you didn't do it, take them out, defamation, and try to ruin them for everything they have, so they feel just that pain you feel.
Yeah, literally.
Imagine Johnny Depp's kids.
Literally.
How would they feel about
look
him?
at it look at him different.
Imagine your kids looking at you differently as a
Yeah.
father or as a mother.
Yeah, you get dirty.
It will
man.
kill you every day. Do you know? And now that he did get his justice,
Yeah.
it just like it's I don't know. I'm personally like I think
It'll
this
be
is,
hard. Like, you know, even Johnny Depp, like, she done a lot of stuff to make her, like, to get her caught. So, like, even if she was lying, like, if she did it properly, she probably could have got away with it if she didn't
What
make
made
it
her
so
look bad
blatantly
was that
obvious.
she lied. If she didn't lie, it would have been clean. Like, it still would have looked
But that's what I'm
bad,
saying, yeah.
but it just looks so much
Like-
more bad.
Like, this
you know?
this defamation lawsuit, right? Because they're so public couple and they did all these things to make it like such a big thing, like Johnny Depp's lawyers could pick out all this stuff and say, look, that's fake, get these photos of when they're out in the public, you know. But if it was just a regular person, like probably it would be a lot harder for him to sue for defamation because there's not all this public knowledge out there to do it.
yeah.
So like,
But like
in a celebrity wise, I feel like it's
for celebrities, yeah,
yeah,
it's definitely.
but for like regular people, if someone lied about them, it would be hard to prove that they're lying, you know.
yeah, but
Even if they
hey,
were lying,
let's just say,
I feel like it
but
was-
hey, you'd sleep better at night.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
You'd sleep better and like even if I get $100,
Yeah.
if
No,
so,
but-
like
no,
I'm
no,
saying,
it's-
like,
It's not even about the
for
money.
damages,
It's more so just
not-
letting
just
people
letting
know
people know, like, hey,
the truth.
this is the
Yeah.
truth. This is
It's
what
not
this
about the money
person
at all.
did, and everyone now will know this person did this, and that person's gonna feel that pain that I
no,
felt.
no. Trust me, I think
Because
you-
realistically, 15 million for Johnny Depp is like $5 for us. It wasn't about the money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he wasn't
no,
doing it.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not about the money and getting it back, but like going to court and trying to sue for defamation for someone like that's like with us that doesn't have the money to put in those lawyers,
All the
and like
time,
the person that lied about them probably isn't as public. You can't get that information that they did. Like, how would you go to court and try and pull out all this little information and prove that it was defamation because she made these blatant lies that there's proof behind it?
That's the thing, man. It's for the regular person. I'd say, bro, it's like,
Just chinno.
bro, but look, for the regular person, think about this part. Like,
Like, I wish that
you know, 100. Let's just say you know a good 100 people in your life,
Yeah.
or whatever. However many followers you have on Instagram. How many followers do you have on Instagram?
Me?
Yeah. Oh, you're in the thousands. This guy's
Famous
popular.
now.
2000.
Do you actually have 2,000 followers?
2010.
You know,
Bro, why would you have
exactly.
2,010 people follow? Like, how do you have to? Are you jumping like that?
I'm a dancer, brother.
You're-
Come on.
Ooh.
All right, we get it. You're jumping.
No.
I don't know, bro.
It's not-
I'm, hey,
you know what it is?
I-
I
I'm
used to
on,
pay
this guy
I used
more
to go
now,
hard.
cuz.
No. I
I'm
used
I'm
to
on,
go
I'm
hard.
on, 900, I'm on 910 right now, and
Yeah?
I'm burning that I'm getting to 1,000. You know what I do sometimes? I remove followers. I actually go through them. I think I say remove followers.
No, because you know why? I went through an age when I was 19, when I just came back from America, I was like, yo, I need to get my followers up. And so I was just going hard, just following people.
Follow
and then
for
I'd
follow.
follow like 300 people, and then I'd wait a month, and then I'd unfollow them all. And then I'd follow more people, and then
This
just
guy,
you're one of
this guy's
those
a cloud
guys, yeah?
chaser. He's a cloud
You're one of
chaser.
those guys.
Yo, those guys. But let's just
One
say,
of the dudes is a good
let's just say that 2010 whatever people that follow you see you as like that guy that domestically abuses his partner.
yeah.
Wouldn't you put every penny you have to clear your name?
Oh, 100%. Because like, bro,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
because imagine walking down the street and like
I'm
someone,
not talking
someone
about, like-
whispers like, yo, that's the guy that did this, that.
No, I'm not talking
I
about
don't wanna
like
be that
top.
guy.
I'm not talking about you're gonna get a top tier law firm. You can get a good lawyer for a good price. Do you know what I mean? You can get a decent lawyer for a good price and pay it. Do you know what I mean? You can't kill you don't want to. I don't know, man. Personally, man, honor's a big thing, and you know, with this day and age too, like that's a massive setback, especially what Johnny Depp like went through. But even an average person that went through that it's a massive setback.
It would destroy him,
It
the
will
whole
destroy him.
career.
Most people will kill themselves after that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Some people just can't live with that, especially in the society we live in now, where like everything's about looking good, looking
Guys,
perfect.
we're in a society where people literally like they'll end it over losing their job.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, something like that, you know. So something like that would
even
be even more.
influence, even social media presence is big
yeah.
here.
Huge.
People will die. Someone will kill themselves. Like, let's just say, like, some influencers would actually like take their lives because like things that aren't going well on the Instagram and stuff. You know what I mean? It's actually that deep for some people. So defamation's a big thing, man.
Yeah.
So you'd probably, I'd say, I'd put my money down, man.
Yeah.
So I'm just warning anyone that does come for me with false claims. I will pay every single cent I have to clear my name and take down that person. Would you do that?
Yeah, I would.
sue them for defamation, make like,
Oh,
and
for
then
sure,
once you
yeah.
beat the case, just start posting stuff about them.
Go hard.
Just go hard, pictures,
I-
make memes of the
I was
person.
about to say, I'm that petty. I'll make a meme. I just make a meme.
I'm
Nah.
petty like that too, bro.
Imagine Johnny Depp just posted a meme of
That'd
his
be
Instagram.
jokes.
You know what I mean?
At
Like
the end of the
bro,
court case.
I'll do me post it up somewhere, be like, you know, I had a caption like winning or something like that. you know?
Yeah. Was it justice is served?
yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. That's crazy, bro. To be honest, but I don't know. It's a tough one, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, like, if I was in that position, how I would react. Firstly, man.
Yeah.
If someone ever did make a false claim against me, I'd go in.
Cause didn't you have a false claim about you?
What?
That thing, man.
What thing? Say it, man.
Nah, I'll play.
But you know, since we're talking about America, what's going on in America, I think this is probably we'll wrap it up with this, man. Like, this is a big one, bro. What's going on with America with these mass shootings?
Yo, yeah, bro.
What is going on in America, man? Like,
Messed
it's
up.
actually messed up, man.
Wait here, I got a stat right here. Give me a second.
And
But-
like, there's still pro-gun people there.
Yeah.
And have you seen that video? That guy goes to the NRA guy, and he tells him, like, he shows him like all the facts. And the guy goes, more people are killed by hammers than guns. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Are you ready? So in 2014, there was 272 mass shootings in America. 2014 alone. 2015 was 336. 2016 was 382. Then it goes 348, 336, 417 in 2019. And this is where it gets worse. In 2020, there was 610. In 2021, 692. So during pandemic, there was more mass shootings than ever.
That's crazy.
Well, they're getting shot for breaching lock up. No, that was a bad. I should
on,
not
bro.
have said
That
that.
was-
I was
Come
gonna
on,
say, but
bro.
don't.
Come
But
on, man.
yeah, that's crazy.
Lockdown?
I was gonna say, what's that, man? Lockdown. But what from mass shootings or what?
Mass shootings, bro.
But it's actually so like easy to get a gun in America.
What do you mean?
I feel like.
Here's another one. So in Buffalo, Orlando, Parklands, Las Vegas, Sandy Hook, San Bernardino, Sutherland Springs, and Uvalde, AR-15s are legal to buy. So you can legally buy an assault rifle.
Yeah, you know, like, or have you ever listened? Like, sometimes I go through a phase. I just listening to like the true crimes, like the podcast where they explain like these people. There's some crazy stories of the guys out there, but every time there's like a mass shooting one in America, like from America, they're just talking about like they're like kids, like half the time, like in high school, and they literally, you don't need any proof as long as you haven't had any problems. They just let you go to the shop and buy a gun, like.
Yeah. And what month are we in now? We're in June. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in 2022, there has been 27 school shootings this year.
That's the thing, man. It's like, bro, imagine going to school and teaching a 7-year-old, hey, this is where you go, hide yourself.
They're trying to say that. Did you hear about like they're trying to say like teachers should carry guns on them now?
Yeah.
That's what they're thinking of
So
doing.
that-
That's
yeah,
like
just
one
to
of the
just
strategies is that
protection.
Yeah.
teachers should carry guns. That's how wild's that. Like imagine going to school, cuz back when you were 16 and you have to second guess, yo, is someone gonna pull up today with a gun?
Nah, you see
Bro,
me.
imagine you have a crazy teacher that pulls a gun on you.
Nah.
Nah,
That guy pulled the Uno reverse card. Nah, bro.
this teacher's gonna have a power trip and say, the students are like taking the piss out
Yeah,
of them
he's
in
like,
class
what?
and say, what do you say?
And then some kid does a +4.
But what I was gonna say was imagine like, I don't know, man, in those situations, bro, I reckon I'd be straight in mass shootings. Because in high school I was cool with the funny kids, you know what I'm saying? You know? I was cool with them. So like I reckon they'd be like, hey Raver, don't rock up school tomorrow, you know? I'll be like, sweet my
Oh,
guy.
you'd be good with them, yeah.
Yeah. So
Actually, that's like me too, man. Like, even when I was in high school, I'd dab up anybody, anybody and everybody.
Nah, there was a guy actually in our
School shooter.
No. Like this is how I'm like. I knew like I'm like, fuck, I actually mess with people. Like I just mess with anyone.
Yeah.
There's a guy now in the older year level, like he was 1 year level above us. To anyone that went to our EKC, he used to talk to trees. So this guy will post up and just vibe out with trees, man. Like he'd talk to trees. He like It was on some vibe. I want to
Homeboy
know.
was on a journey, but
He was on a journey, bro. I reckon this guy was on something.
yeah,
But
that's what I mean.
he used to talk to trees, and like I remember he used to come past, say, "Hey, what's up, man? What's good?" You know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
what are you up to? You know. But it was crazy, man.
But yeah, America need to end the gun violence, man.
Do you reckon we should have guns here?
No way, bro. There's
Do
a reason why we got rid of them in the 90s.
you reckon Australia would be as bad as America if we did have guns here?
100%, cuz. Let's be real. How many people in the area would you know that have probably shot someone up by now? If they had guns on them.
But the stabbings alone here are just...
That's what I mean. The
are
stabbings
going
alone.
nuts.
So the fact that stabbing, not even just stabbings, like machete stab, like they're getting chopped.
In Melbourne. and
Melbourne.
stuff,
So it's
yeah.
just like, yo, if they're doing that, man, or if they could easily access a gun, it's quiet, bro. It's quiet for regular people. These days, with people getting stabbed, like, but the thing is, with a gun, you can shoot someone past it and it can hit someone. Go through a wall, hit someone through the wall. Like, it's just way more casualties. And like, here it's personal. If someone's like got something, they're dirty at someone. But that's the thing with America. Some people can just skits at, man, and just.
That's what I feel like in America. They always say, "Oh, I need a gun." Like, there's always going to be guns around. If I don't have a gun to protect myself, then like someone will
It's
just
standard
shoot. Someone
in
will
some
shoot me.
states. Some states, you need a gun on you.
You can actually have... In some states, you can actually carry a gun openly.
Yeah.
So you can actually have
Yeah,
your...
you can
show
show.
it,
Yeah,
and
but
it's okay.
but like they reckon, oh, if they ban guns, like guns will still be around. I guess maybe
100%.
now because there's so many already there. But like in Australia where it's been gone for so long, like don't bring guns in here.
We're used to it. We're not... We
Yeah.
didn't...
Yeah.
We
But
didn't grow up-
do you know how they got rid of the guns? Yeah, they did a cleanup.
So...
The police went door to door
Yeah.
in Australia and knocked on it, and they had to go through the house and be like, okay, like, do you have a gun?
Yeah.
And they, once they admitted, like, they had to like either fess it up or like, cause you register most of the time, and so like if they were trying to lie about it, they'd have to get their house searched, and they'll get it out.
And that was a mass shooting in Tasmania, actually.
Tasmania,
that
yeah,
caused that to happen.
in Launceston.
I'm
is
not
what
too
it's called?
sure, yeah.
Launceston, yeah,
There was a mass shooting there, and it was like 12 people, I think. or
12
something.
people, yeah.
Is it 12? I'm not sure.
Let me. It's like, it's in the tens, like.
Yeah, so that happened, and then they think, but I don't know, man. I think just like America's too deep into it. They love it way too much. They like that. It's a part of their culture.
It's in the culture. It's in the music
Yeah.
culture. It's in everything, man. Like,
But that's what I'm saying. It just shows you. But the thing is,
yeah,
Hey,
patriots.
people got to realize this. Yeah, I think we always see the world from our perspective and have a look from our perspective. But like, just clock some guy went to a school and shot kids.
Yeah, the guy was a kid himself, bro. Like 18, whatever it was.
He went to elementary school, didn't he?
Yeah, that's mess. Yeah, he went to a primary school,
Like, cuz that's just
bro. And then you know what's the worst part? They're that selfish. They take their life at the end of it too. So they do all that just to kill themselves.
and apparently, what do you mean? The police waited. I don't think he took his life.
Or did the police take the police?
Nah, the police waited outside.
Oh, and they gunned him down.
Nah, some guy, some off duty or something cop, a patrol cop or something from like border force or something, said, you know what, I went in and shot the guy himself, I think.
No
Let me just quickly
way.
fact check it, man. Let me quickly.
That's wild, man. That's some COD mission, bro. That's bad, actually. No. But like,
You're sick.
no, I
You're
mean it as in
sick.
like the idea of this guy going like, yo, I'm gonna go into that building and like do
Yeah.
this. Like,
Do you reckon?
bro, that's a mission, man.
Do you reckon like bullying or something is worse in America? Like that's why kids like get pushed
Cuz
to this
if I was
state
in,
where they.
I'm telling you, hey, I'm sorry to anyone I teased in high school, but yo, if I was in America, I probably would have got smoked.
Damn. So this was the third deadliest thing. He was killed. It was Salvador Ramos fatally shot 19 students and 2 teachers, wounded 17 other people at Robb Elementary School in Texas.
Yeah.
Bro, he went in before entering with a unobstructed, with an AR-15 style rifle.
Yeah. It's an
Damn.
assault rifle, man. And they fire like crazy rounds. Doof, 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 doof.
So yeah, look. So he killed 19 students and 2 teachers and remained there for around an hour before a member of the United States Border Patrol tactical unit fatally shot him. So this guy, it wasn't even the cops. The cops arrived there and just did the tape thing and just posted it up. This guy said, "Yo, what's going on?" Went inside
So
and
he
killed
just ran in.
the guy
Like
went in the
Rambo.
Border Patrol. Yeah, Rambo did and took the kid out. But bro, and I remember this was hard to watch, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I think because I'm getting older,
Like the family is.
I'm starting to get a bit more sensitive. Like when I watch things, I feel more sympathy. You know,
Oh,
like
for sure, man.
bro, I used to like, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I was messed up, bro. 15, 16, I used to watch like, you know, the gruesome videos on
Yeah.
dark web stuff. You know what I mean?
Dark web.
I used to watch that stuff. You know,
No way. You're
fine. Like
sick.
I used to just click through them, not like just like
You're
here and
sick.
there. You know, or just jump on Reddit and just search it up.
Yeah.
Wait, this is watch it by yourself?
Yeah,
Cause the guy's sick, yeah.
like I'd search it up, be like,
You're sick, man.
no, because like someone.
I
at
wonder
school-
why you're cool with the guy in school.
No,
right?
some guy. No.
You're probably talking to the tree with him, brother.
This is what happens. Some
Planning it out.
one of the boys would be like, "Hey, Kaz, go watch this crazy video." I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
And then you just go home, and that's the only thing in your mind. And then you just like look around, close the door, and then you just.
Don't watch that, bro, because it dwells on my mind for a minute.
I've never.
Bro, I
watched
think
it.
that's why I used to like scream at night and stuff, and like.
Because I
when I
sleep talk.
Bro, I sleep talk, I sleep
Yeah.
walk.
You
I do this.
sleepwalk-
I do this on.
You're eating all the ice cream in the house. Every time there's ice cream, it's never here. It always is dropping half.
We took a
halfway.
topic and gave a personal
Yeah,
thing about
'cause
ice
listen.
cream in the house.
Yeah, but I used to sleepwalk. I used to sleepwalk.
Yeah.
Like
Same.
proper. Leave the house.
I have the most craziest story.
You go first. I'll tell you mine after.
So, I was like 5 years old. I slept walk. So I get up from the room. I walk out my room and I start walking. My mum's looking at me. She's watching TV and she's at the corner of my eye. She sees me walking and she knows I'm sleepwalking. Like you can just tell when someone's, because I'm not there at all. I'm not all there. I'm just walking. And so I open the fridge. I open the vegetable compartment and I piss in it.
Nah.
I swear to God.
No
And
way.
I pissed in the vegetable compartment and my mum's there dying. She goes, this guy thinks he's in the toilet or something, like in his dream. And like, I'm not there. I literally open the fridge, pull the drawer, the bottom drawer where the vegetables are. And I just piss all over the lettuce, the carrots. Because sorry
that's
to any vegans or vegetarians out there. I've been repping meat since young, brother.
Yeah.
Pause.
Thank you.
Oh, pause.
But,
yeah, big pause.
Hey, my sleeping thing was one time. So I used to sleepwalk. Like there was just sometimes I used to forget I slept in my bed.
Yeah.
Like I'd wake up in the living room, and I used to think it was like, oh, I just slept in the living room last night.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize I used to sleep. One day I actually got up, got my bag, walked out of the house like 3, 4 a.m. And my dad woke up and said, what's going on? And I'm like, oh, and I was going to school. Like literally walking out. And I'm in a flat. So I walked out, opened the first door, opened the second door, walking down.
So you talk in your while you're sleepwalking as well?
No.
Like,
It's not, I think it's
like-
one or the other.
Yeah, like I don't know. I can't remember it. I went back to sleep. My
You
dad put me.
get
But
told
you know,
it.
like
My
you
dad
said-
put me back to bed.
But, so you told your dad though, like that you're going to school?
The guy saw me with my backpack on. It's like I actually looked like he thought I was going to school.
Oh.
Like he's like, and then I went back to sleep, and then they woke me up. They're like, hey, what happened last night?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Sometimes like I don't know, man. I think, bro, that's why, bro. Me before I go to sleep, bro. I gotta read some Quran, bro.
Hey, here's one. Have you guys ever had a moment where you've slept in bed and so the lights were out and you wake up?
The other
and
way around?
You wake bro. You wake up and you go somewhere and you get lost in your room.
What?
What?
So me, it would be that dark in my room. I would get up to go bathroom, and because I used to rotate in my bed. So when I used to stand up out of my bed, I'd forget which way the door is.
Yeah.
Because I'm that confused. And so I walk to one side of the room away from my bed and I get lost because I don't know how to find it. I'm like looking for a switch and I can't find nothing on the wall.
You had a big room, Kazi, bro. I was struggling, bro. I had to sleep with my 2 other siblings, man.
Yeah.
There was a straight bed. There was a straight path out
That's
the door.
why, yeah, me, bro, like, because I used to have like my bed and then it just used to be open space. And so I'd get lost.
Yeah.
And like I used to
Wait, so
struggle
is
to
it,
find
is
a
it like
switch.
you can't see? I don't know. I feel like whenever I wake up, I can see it. Like
Nah,
I
bro,
don't
my
know,
room,
even if
my
it's the
room was
middle of the night,
dark.
like,
My room,
you know
like,
how you like
the
when you're
blinds. I didn't have a nightlight like you.
what's wrong with that? Nah,
We used to be scared
Did you
of
have
the
the
dark.
lights?
Nah, I didn't have.
Bro, I
nightlight.
used to. Are you talking about the things you put on the thing?
Yeah.
Bro, we used to have it for a bit, man.
Hey,
But
do you remember the stickers, the glow in the
that's
dark
what I was talking about. I thought
stickers?
are those night lights?
Now, night lights are, it's like a little
Nah,
light.
it's
You
just
plug
a
into the
light,
wall.
like
You
a
just plug
light.
into the wall.
Yeah.
It's a little dim light and it just lights up the room just a little bit.
Oh, so you can at least see what's going
can
on.
kinda see what's going on. Yeah.
Ah. Now we used to have the stickers.
Yeah.
And we had that.
On the roof. Spider-Man, brother.
Yeah. We used to chuck it up on the roof, man. It was like a moon, the stars.
Yeah.
We had those. Didn't you have those?
Yeah, man.
Nah.
Come on, bro. You didn't have a childhood.
Right, so you guys all had your own rooms?
Of course, bro. You know that.
I shared.
No way.
I shared like when I was. In
Or
New
when I was
Zealand
in
for
a kid, I shared it with my sister. Me and my sister had the
No,
same.
no,
room.
no.
for a little
Obviously,
bit.
when you're kids, you share it. But I'm talking about like from 7 to
From
like,
about
Nah, from like 5 years old, I had my own.
from about 13, from 5. Dang, you're lucky, bro. When I was 13.
I had my first room to myself when I was 24. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Like, how does it feel to have your own room, bro? It's like I know how it feels to be an adult having your own room, but like,
I know it's cool. It's just you have your own space, bro. You get to design the room how you want.
Yeah?
Everything everywhere the way you want. Yeah, bro. It was calm. I didn't
it's
deep
it's
it.
the same as having your own room now. You
I
have to
don't
clean
know,
it
bro.
up.
It just feels weird, man. No, I'm talking about when you're younger,
Oh,
man.
you need
Yeah.
company in your room
I
to
still-
sleep.
No. As in, I'm saying
Oh,
imagine having your own room.
Aw, Ray,
No, I'm just thinking like, imagine having your own room, man. It'd be pretty sick, but like it'd be
Yeah.
boring at the same time.
So, would
Like
you
I
want
remember
your-
me, like
would you
me-
want your kids to have their own rooms when they grow up?
obviously, for example, like in our situation, we have 3 boys, so the 3 boys sleep in one room, and the girl has her own room.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
if you, say if you had your own house, yeah, like in the suburbs, a big enough house, and you have enough rooms for all your kids to have their own rooms, you'd rather them sleep in one room, or rather
Maybe
them
when
have
they're
their own
younger,
rooms?
from up to like maybe like 12, and then after
Yeah,
12,
yeah,
let them have their own room.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're
it's-
teenagers, you kind of need your own space.
Yeah, but when you, I don't know. At the same time, I remember me and my brother, man, like just growing up, you know, like you talk.
Yeah, I think it's calm.
You know what I mean? We talk to like, bro, we'll be all asleep, and it'd be like, someone would be like, hey, bro, he's up, and yeah, and then
Most randomest conversation.
you have the most random combos.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But how did we get here from mass shootings?
From what?
From mass shootings, we're talking about mass shootings,
Oh, bad.
bro. We gotta start tracking where we go, man, because sometimes we just go off topic, bro.
That's bro. I
But
feel
I
like
think
these
that's
are the
the-
convos that people like. When we're just natural, we're actually talking how we're talking. In
Yeah.
life.
Cause
Who
bro,
cares about the topics? This stuff we're actually more passionate about talking about. The stuff that comes up out of nowhere.
yeah, bro. But the thing is,
Yeah.
you're not gonna be passionate.
This stuff
bro.
Weber doesn't go quiet about.
Yeah, Weber actually talks. He actually, because this is stuff that actually happens. Like it's relatable to Weber.
Yeah, because you start putting me on the spot when I have nothing to say, no opinions on nothing, and you're like, "Alright, what do you think? What do you think about this, Weebo?"
Weber, what do you think about the economy?
Bro. But man, I don't know, man. I loved having having my brothers. You know, obviously,
Yeah.
like you get close, you know, with your brothers too. You talk to them
Yeah,
and
of
stuff.
course.
You know, it's a good experience personally having your own.
Do you
But,
prefer being on
but
your
like
own?
growing up having your own room now is nice. I like it like this. You know what I mean? You get that
Yeah.
space, man, to yourself.
You have to kick it, man. If you're tired of people, that's your spot, man.
Not here, man. I wish I got that. There's some days I don't want these guys to come. It took them living here. It was maybe 3 months in where they actually knock and wait until I say come in. For the first 3 to 4 months, it was and they walk in my room.
Cause be quiet, bro. If you're doing something.
That's the thing too.
That's
but
that's
I
what you
don't-
get
I
for
don't- I
paying.
don't-
yeah.
I don't watch. I don't masturbate.
Yeah.
So you know. I don't, cause I actually don't. You know.
Bro,
that.
believe you, man. You told
Yeah.
me.
But so like that's the only thing. Like I'm like, damn. Imagine someone actually. You walk in, the guy he's looking at you like this.
Remember, you have the window open all the time, anyways, and
Ugh.
you. So the
Yeah,
neighbors
yeah, you have the window
neighbors
open
can see
'cause the
straight through
neighbors.
into your room anyway.
Cause me and that guy, we just look at each other, cause, and we just nod, bro.
Wave, bro. What's up, man?
Nah, but because he's a night crawler, bro. This guy
Yeah.
stays up till like 4, 5 a.m. You know that.
Yeah.
So sometimes I wake up. This guy tripped out. This is when he started closing the blinds. So we
You sure
first.
you pull out the sword, yeah?
No.
This guy, he was sleepwalking.
That's it, bro. I saw this guy. He saw you talking to a tree through the window or something. Right? I was like, this guy's sick, man.
No, this guy. So this guy watches movies till late.
Yeah.
Cause he's a crypto. He's big money off crypto.
Yeah.
You know, we should get him on sometime, bro.
Yeah.
So this guy, he stays up all night, watches movies while he watches the market. And obviously, this is like 4 a.m. It was in the summer. I'm waking up for the morning prayer. So I'm waking up, I'm going out, I'm making a thing. This guy comes to close his blinds because the sun's about to rise, he's going to go to sleep. And he just sees me do it, just praying, you know. And I could tell it because, obviously I'm looking down, but I feel something like there's something there, like moving, you know. And I could tell this guy just looking at me like, bro, what the hell is this guy doing? And then one day I saw him, you know. He came over here, we were talking to him and stuff. And I'm like, hey, bro, I'm like, sometimes I'm praying and you're watching, yeah. He's like, yeah, bro, man. He's like, he goes, he goes, yeah, man, bro. I never reckoned. He didn't want to say it, but he did. He felt a bit shy. He's like, nah, man, I didn't really notice. But actually, talking about it, I thought you were doing core workouts. I'm like, this guy. I'm like, bro, man. I'm like, bro, you actually do. He's like, you do core workouts a lot. I'm like, yeah. I'm
Bro,
like,
I got a guy, bro. You know, bro, what's his name on Xbox, bro? The Italian mafia guy. Right, my boy, one of my boys, right? When he used to go to the gym, bro, he used to call him prayer ups, cuz. You know,
What?
you get the cord, bro, and you go like this.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what he used to call him, bro.
Why?
The guy's fried, bro. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. It reminds me of that guy.
Oh,
You
the
thought you were
prayer-
doing a core
yeah,
workout.
yeah.
Wait, you're like
Yeah,
on your knees,
Yeah,
I thought you were doing
I
a
know
core
that.
workout.
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
reminded me of that.
Yeah, cuz, bro. But me, I don't know. I'm not really a private guy like that. Like,
Yeah.
I have my privacy, obviously, but like, I'm not like, Weber knows, obviously, like, these guys, doors locked at all times. Weber always has it. And then I have to knock and go, knock. Yo.
I feel like Weebo's a deep sleeper, yeah? Are you a deep sleeper?
Nah, he's all right.
Nah,
yeah, from what I see, he's not that deep. I'm the lightest man in this house, easy.
But you're right next to the living area as well, so like of course you're gonna hear
I
everything.
always joke that Weber is always breaking plates in the kitchen in the morning.
Oh, you one of those?
Guys, all I'm doing is just grabbing the plate out of the thing, and he's saying that, oh yeah, I'm
I'm
smashed.
You
like-
gotta
I'm
be
like-
careful
He
like
knows
this.
he knows how light I am of a sleeper, bro. Even the door now, if he like, you see how it opens now, I'll wake up straight away. I don't know, and I used to be a deep sleeper. You know that. I don't know when I just switched.
When you moved out?
No, before I've been
before
a
that?
deep sleeper. Like,
Nah, because you know what I was saying to him as well, because in North, like there's a lot of noise around all the time, so you get used to having like background noise. But now over here it's quiet, so you're not used to having
You
like
hear a door,
quiet.
bro, you think someone's
so,
breaking in now.
so
But
something
you got
is
your own space
small,
too now.
something
Yeah.
small, you
Yeah.
hear it, you hear it.
bro, like I'll sleep.
I'm the same, but if I hear a noise outside, I think, I don't know why I had this subconscious thing. I always think someone's trying to break into my car. If I hear a noise outside, so the second I hear a noise, bro, I run straight to the window.
Yeah.
I used to be so scared when I was a kid. Like if I hear something, I'm like, cause there's a robber in the house. Like,
See, this is why I said Weebo has a nightlight.
He probably does. Yeah. He was just paranoid.
Nah,
Weebo, you had a nightlight.
you know what I used
bro.
to be scared of as well? Like I used to never like want my window to be open. So I used to have the blinds in my bedroom as well. And sometimes like if there was like a little gap underneath, sometimes I have nightmares or I'll think that like some guy's just gonna pop his head like underneath. He's just gonna be looking at me through the bottom, like the little gap in the blinds. So then I used to get up and close it. And then
I used to sleep.
before I go to sleep.
I used to sleep under the blanket until I was 10 years old.
No way.
Yeah, man.
Well, like your head under the blanket.
Like my whole body under the blanket because I was scared of Michael Jackson. I'm not lying to you.
Cause I know he likes kids, but
Michael
like, come on,
Jackson.
No, I'm actually being
Not
dead
from
set.
North, bro.
I was actually scared of him, bro. Like after the surgery and stuff, saw pictures of him and stuff. After
Oh
surgery.
yeah.
I was
That's
just,
scary ass
I
face,
was
man.
creeped out, bro, as a kid
Yeah.
until I was 12 years old. And you know what's crazy? Sean's family loves him.
Yeah.
So when I used to go Sean's family, bro, one time these guys had a disc or video of his whole concert. You know what I did? I went to the next room the whole time. And they watched it. I was just, because I was just
on,
creeped
man.
out,
Did
man.
they
Michael
know
Jackson
you
an
creeped
icon,
out?
bro.
Yeah, they knew, bro. My mom even knew.
He's an icon, bro.
Bro, I don't know, like, I actually, like, bro, I stopped, when did he pass away? 2009.
Yeah.
So around
Bro, that's when you
12,
stopped under the blanket.
12, yeah, 12 at 10, 11, that's when I stopped.
Hey, Michael-
Bro, I used to go to school, chill with everyone, and they didn't know. I
What,
was
did you
like,
think he's like the boogeyman? Like he will just call
"Cuz,
out from
bro,
under your
I
bed
I
or
was just
something?
scared of him. I was scared this guy's just gonna
This guy's
This
having
just
a nightmare,
moonwalks
bro.
in.
This guy dancing.
just
doing the moonwalk.
just moonwalks into my room. Come here, Ravo.
Come here, Ravo. Come do it like a
Guys,
dance.
I actually used to be like pretty scared of him, bro. I was like, just, I don't know, man, what it was. And like, bro, it took me to like maybe for like 15, 16 to be comfortable with like just see.
15, bro. Fuck
Yes,
out,
yes.
man.
Without
Guys, you're
getting-
out of his age range anyway, man. I'm playing, man.
Oh, I'm dead, bro. But yeah, man. I think that's the best way we can wrap up this episode because this episode was actually jumping.
Yeah, so
I think if you're still watching this video, make sure you guys do subscribe. We're gonna drop a banger next week. Hey,
yes,
I feel like we
sir.
should drop it. Hey, let us know. Word on the street, we got one in the hard drives, and I don't know. This one might get us in a bit of trouble. Weber almost got jumped in the video. He also almost got jumped by the English guy. Remember?
Yeah. Bad.
Yeah. What else? We saw a lot of chaos.
There was a lot of fights, a lot of just waved people.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was
So
crazy.
we might drop that next week. We'll see how we go. We're rolling with season 3. We might have to wrap up season 3. We're up to episode 19 right now of season 3. And we're not too far from 1 year as well, so we're gonna have to make an episode for
1 year
No,
anniversary.
2 years. Sorry,
2-year anniversary.
2 year anniversary. It's almost 2 years
2 years,
since Talk
man.
Trophy's been around.
We're
We're gonna start stepping up our game. But besides that, what you gotta say, boys? Damien.
We're back with the consistency.
Oh, get the hell out of here! Weaver, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna, guys? This guy every week he posts. We're back with the consistency. We're 18 weeks in, cuz.
Exactly, we're consistent, so we're back with it.
No, we've been consistent. So you shouldn't say we're back with. You should say we've been consistent.
Like always, we're here with the consistency.
Respect the consistency.
Oh, respect this consistency.
Oh, okay, all right. What I gotta say, Damien? Respect the consistency.
Nice.
We are still here. We're grinding. Get prepared. Get ready. Year 2. Talking trophies for the takeover.
Yeah,
Let's
100%.
get it.
What are you gonna say, Weaver?
And Shannon, no. Hey, Shannon, no. Come
If
on,
you wanna do
dog.
episode.
I'm just saying, I'm the best FIFA player in the house.
No, you're not.
Check the TikTok.
Check
TikTok.
out TikTok.
Yeah,
we're gonna be doing challenges on our TikTok, like video game wise. So like,
Yeah.
2K,
enjoy
FIFA.
2K, FIFA. Just hop over onto
Yeah.
that because it's gonna be like a vibe. It's gonna be funny.
Besides that, if you're still watching, make sure you subscribe, like, share this video around. If you're on the audio, follow that. And enjoy your week. Stay humble. Peace.
Old niggas making rules, tryna box just got it in. Living out just by 2 codes. Love your hater, no new friends. Find a way to let it fade from me by the sip. Take it down till I feel it in my ribs. She come right through, then I send it to the crib. Then she know, now she know what it is. Yeah.